Alright, this is for GSS2, week 2. The subject is mathematics, and topic is simple equation. And the specific class for this very one is GSS2. And these are some of the things you will come to equip yourself with as soon as you're done watching. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to differentiate between expression and equation, and equally not just differentiating them and also solving problems on simple equation. So now an algebraic equation or polynomial equation is an open mathematical statement with equal sign between two expressions consisting of set of variables, operators, and constants. Take for instance, you have this very equation. The x here stands for variables, meaning it changes, it can change. Variables, it can be anything. Y, the positive sign here, is the operator. As you see in this bracket, these are the operators. So you see in this parenthesis, the positive, the negative, the multiplication, the division, all of these put together are called the operators. Then you have the 2. The 2 here is constant. This is the word here, constant. And you have the equality sign. This 3 here also is constant, so there's no need labeling it again. So when you have something in this form, having an equal sign, equality sign in it, they are all called algebraic equation. All of these are called algebraic equation. Now let's come to the difference between an algebraic expression and algebraic equation. Now, an algebraic expression built up from constants, variables, and operators. That is, when you see some constants put together with operators without an equal sign in front of it or in any way in the numbers or variables or constants, such kind of put together is called an algebraic expression. For this one, it's an equation consists of mathematical expression that includes equality signs. So whenever you see an equation having an equal sign attached to it, such is known as algebraic equation. This is just a simple explanation of what this very place is talking about. This is the representation. You see 1 plus 3 minus 10. You will never see an equality sign here. Same thing as this place with the variables x variable, y variable, y also, but you never see an equality sign. But on the other side of it, an algebraic equation, you see an equality sign here. See that? An equality sign is there. So you have all of the constant, variables, constant, operators, equality sign, constant. So whenever you see an equality sign there, it is known as algebraic equation. Another difference that you need to know is that the expression should be simplified. Most of the time, when a question is given in that form, it is usually simplified. Why this one? As an equation should be solved for the given variables. Usually, the given variables is usually solved in this expression. Now, let's deal with some examples. For instance, examples. like, okay, an example here. This example, this, if you compare it to the difference between algebraic expression and algebraic equation, you will notice that this thing you're seeing here is an algebraic equation. Why? Because it's having an equality sign here. So how do we solve this? What we are looking for most times, exactly in an algebraic equation, is the unknown. These variables is what is usually being looked for in an equation like this. Now, it's a coefficient of x. So how do you now find this x? You do some sort of rearrangement of these variables as well as this constant. So constant will move to its second constant. The variables will either move or stay where they are. So as this is now, once this x, this plus 8 move to this other constant, it will no longer be plus 8. Once it crosses over this equality sign, it becomes minus 8. That is why you are seeing this plus 8 being minus 8 here. Once it crosses to this side, it becomes minus 8. Let's say, for instance, the 19 is crossing to meet the 8 here. Once this 19 moves to this place, this one is not having any operator. Once it's not having an operator written in front of it, it's literally telling you that this is plus 19. It means it is plus 19. If it is minus 19, it will be written in front of it. Usually, minus is usually indicated. But once it is not there, it means that it is plus 19. So once it moves it, when you subtract, you have this. Now this one is a question equal to 0. It moves out. As I said earlier, if it is this one that is minus 9, once it moves out, it becomes plus 9. So that's why I have Z9. Now Z9, this one is 2x equal to minus 10. Now we are looking for the unknown, which is this x, the variable. That is exactly what we're looking for. So how do we get this x here? You divide both sides by 2 so that these 2 here will be eliminated. We'll be left with x alone. So that's exactly what we did here. So if you divide both sides and equally divide this one like this and this, then 2 in 5 will go in 5 times. So you have minus 5 minus 5. So the answer is minus 5. Now let's do another one. Let's say, for instance, you have number 4. You have minus x over 5 equal 4. This is the question. Now, how do you do this? This one is in a fraction form. This one is linear. In order to make everything to be in linear, you cross multiply. You cross multiply. If you do this, this is what it becomes. X equal to 4 times 5. That's what it becomes. 4 times 5. So if you do this, 4 times 5 will give you 20. Alright, I don't want this minus here. Are you following? I'll divide both sides by minus. At the end of the day, I will have minus 20. That's an answer there. You can try this yourself. You can try this. Minus 5x minus 3 equal minus 6. You can try this one also on your own. 7 equal to minus 8 minus 5d. Can try them, and then can try this also. Minus 6 equal to 10, and try this also. This minus x over 3 equal to 12. Yeah, thank you very much.